What's going on, everybody? It's your boy John the Liquidator, back with another live. And baby, I can feel it in the air tonight. Smash that like button. Shout out y'all city. Shout out y'all state. Man, it's a party in here tonight. Shirt alive. Shirt alive, man. We have a lot to talk about. We have a lot to go over. And guys, one hell of a basketball game was played tonight. Smash that like button, man. Shout out y'all city. Shout out y'all state. Because we finna go over it all. Don't forget to grab y'all a cup. Let's go, baby. Smash that like button. Shirt alive, man. Shirt alive. Let's go. Smash that like button, man. We have a lot to talk about tonight, man. Sophie Cunningham put the beast on her own team. DeWanna Bonner couldn't find her shot. Let's go! We're going to have fun tonight, guys. Caitlin potentially for the comeback. We're going to talk about that. Hell of a game, wasn't it? Hell of a game. Yes. Let's go, man. Shout out line. Shout out y'all city. Shout out y'all state, man. We finna get it popping tonight. Aari McDonald, career high. DeWanna Bonner trash. She did us a favor quitting. Let's go. Good coaching today. Bibby impacted the team as well. Magnificent. Magnificent. When does Sophie Cunningham, when does Sophie do her American Eagle commercial? I didn't even know she had one. Come on. We finna have fun tonight, y'all. All right. Let me cut that off, man, because I don't want the whole damn thing to get copyrighted. But guys, shout out y'all city. Shout out y'all state. Aari McDonald, career high. She looked sensational. Sophie Cunningham, the whole month of July, been putting BTA on every damn team. I just got to be honest. Kelsey Mitchell got into foul trouble, but overall, she played good. Aliyah Boston, fourth consecutive double-double. And before we talk about KK, because I know that's what y'all going to do. Well, KK didn't play. Dantress didn't see the light of day against the Chicago Sky. Came in off the bench, got 12 points in 10 minutes. She looked at sensational. Somebody said all the Fever Hate channels going to bed early. You know they going to bed early tonight, dog. It is over with. They don't want to see nothing. Sophie Cunningham already told them what was going to happen. Sophie stated, we're figuring out a way to play with Caitlin Clark and without Caitlin Clark. And I got to believe her. She's right. They have definitely figured out a systematic way to play with Caitlin Clark or without Caitlin Clark, and I'm for it. I am definitely for it, guys. Shirt alive. Smash that like button. What a game. What a game. What a game, man. I believe the press conference is already out. Stephanie White has already broken her silence about all of this. We probably finna check that out right now. Check out what Stephanie White had to say moments ago. The game just wrapped up. Guys, I'm in a hell of a mood tonight because I didn't know about tonight. You know, I didn't know how the overall team was going to look. You know, but overall, wonderful game. Let's check out what Stephanie White had to say. Stephanie White coached her ass off today. She coached today. I give her that. I give her that. The referees was complete horrible, as usual. As usual. Aliyah Boston couldn't get a call to save her life. Shout out to Tony East, man.
Steph 107, is a big number. We've asked you a lot about offensive fluidity and the growth of that end of the floor, but what is just continuing to happen for you guys that this is now your bread and butter? You're winning with scoring every night.
I think our movement with and without the basketball, we're playing baseline to baseline, really, and we're attacking, we're finding the right reads, making the right plays, and letting the ball find the right shot. There were, I don't know, probably single-digit number of times where the ball stuck or we didn't move it.
Right.
A lot of those early in the first, and then a couple in the fourth. But for the most part, the ball was really moving and popping, and we were taking care of it after that first quarter a lot better too, and that's important.
Chloe, Bibby, and Aari both not on the team to start the year, both in double figures today. What have you felt like you guys have done so well as a team to integrate players quickly and be able to have productive nights from them whenever you need it?
I mean, I don't know if it's so much us as it is them, and their ability to study the playbook and to really absorb it quickly. We try to limit what we run early when they're on the floor, when they're early in offense. But Aari's a point guard. She's got a point guard mentality. She came in knowing more than half of our offensive sets.
Bro, Aari McDonald, bro, ever since she came here, she's been balling, dog. I mean, she maybe only had like 2 bad games, if that, since she been here. And for what we seen her do tonight, because I know the last game, let me pull up last game before this one. I believe she played really bad last game. If I'm not mistaken, in that Chicago Sky game, I believe Aari McDonald was just horrible. Let's see here. Let me pull this up real quick. No, she wasn't horrible. She had 10 points. She had 4 assists and 2 rebounds in that Chicago Sky game. But just what we seen out of her tonight was just next level, bro. It was just next level, bro. I just got to be honest. Let's finish listening.
And with Bibby, I mean, she's a stretch 4 and she's a shooter, and we haven't had that. And so when all else fails, just pick and pop. If something happens, just pick and pop. And she's a high IQ player. She understands, how to play, how to make plays. She's shot ready every time, and that's important. And it's also important that our passes are on time, on target to someone who's shot ready all the time. And I think we've been doing a better job with that.
To that point, a little bit more about Aari. I mean, how important has she been for you guys, especially with Caitlin having a couple of extended?
Ooh, now that was a good question there.
Huge. Aari gives us another player who can get downhill.
Real quick, I just hate to keep pausing it, but guys, ever since Aari came, I stated this early on. I stated they needed to get somebody in that could go get their own buckets like Caitlin. See, before Aari got there, Sydney Colson was playing bad, which why we haven't seen a whole lot of Sydney Colson. See, Sydney Colson, she's a good facilitator on the floor. You know what I'm saying? She's moving the ball and stuff, but she really can't go out there and get her own buckets. Kelsey Mitchell, go out there and get her own buckets. Aliyah Boston, get her own buckets. But with a point guard, you want to see them get their own buckets. Now, Sophie Cunningham's responsibility is a little different. But Aari McDonald filling in for this place of Caitlin Clark, she has been sensational because she can go get her own buckets. I said that from jump. That is what we've been seeing her do, is go get her own buckets. And that's why I believe the Indiana Fever is a very, very dangerous team going into the playoffs, bro. I'm telling you, teams do not want to see them going into the playoffs because of Aari McDonald.
Her speed was on full display today. Another player who can handle the ball and take some pressure. It's hard to handle the ball 94 feet against extreme pressure. It just is. And Aari gives us a different dimension, a different look than Caitlin gives us. And Sid gives us yet a different look. And so the ability to have a player who can get downhill on days when Kelsey hadn't had very many days where she hadn't been able to make her way to the rim, but on days like today when there's one of them, you got another player who can create for herself and others.
Yeah, Aliyah had 5 points in the first 3 quarters and then 17 in the fourth, and she talked about staying confident throughout the entire game to have that kind of fourth quarter. Just how did the coaching staff encourage her when she was kind of struggling at the beginning to have that kind of explosion? I think the most important thing with AB is just recognizing that scoring is yes, it's a big part of what she does, but it's not the only thing. And continue to reiterate next play to her and
continue to show her the value of the winning plays that she makes. I mean, she really is a secondary ball handler for us, initiating offense. She makes the right read and the right play 99% of the time. She gives us size and versatility on the defensive end, more versatility than you would think. And she had a tough matchup tonight with AT. And so, her ability to stay locked in to what was important, to know that her time was coming, to trust that. And I thought we did a better job in the second half of getting her touches in areas that she could be successful.
You talked a little bit about being happy for DeWanna Bonner finding a good spot for her.
I knew it was coming. Can they keep TV? I don't think.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know anything about the reception. I don't hear anything once I'm out on the floor, but it's weird seeing her on the other side. But at the end of the day, basketball is basketball and relationships are relationships. And DB is one of my all-time favorites. She has been from afar for a long time, and then working with her for a number of years, she still is. And I care about DB as a person. And the business is the business, but the relationship is the most important thing. And so I'm happy that she found a good landing spot, and a special spot where she started her career. So I'm happy for her.
Have you?
See, man, you gotta watch Stephanie White, bro.
Of this scoring box score. I mean, you couldn't have counted on 27 from Aari before the game, and you got that, and you've had so many people step up at different times all throughout the game. That's got to be satisfying.
It is. I mean, almost 7 in double figures. I think we talk a lot about, we want to be a high assist percentage team. We want to be a well-balanced team. We know we look different without C on the floor. But you really, we're very difficult to scout when we have this kind of balance. And I think it makes us dangerous. And, every single player on our roster has gained experience throughout the course of this season. And when one player doesn't have it, another one does and steps up. And that's important. Our depth, while at times can be challenging, it's also one of our greatest strengths, and it pulls us through when we need it.
I don't believe a word she says. All righty, guys. So we got to move on to the next story, and that is some footage being released, right? So there was some footage that has been released because I know that they're going to run with this, guys. Now, I'm telling you, all the other guys is probably watching this live, and they gonna run with this. Well, DeWanna Bonner was on the sideline complaining to the ref. Alyssa Thomas standing there looking like, shut the hell up. Get to the bench. Caitlin Clark on the other side of her, hyping up the crowd like, yes, yes, yes. Keep getting her mad because she's really pissed off that they're losing this game. And guys, this is beautiful. This is just such a beautiful scene. Let me get this stuff pulled up for y'all because this is funny. DeWanna Bonner, her whole little situation, her whole little ideology is destroyed today, bro. I mean, it is not looking good. Now, before we get into the footage, we have to talk about this right here. Alyssa and Bonner, so they are so sick right now, bro. They are so sick. And so look at this. Now, I came across this right here. So, shout out to iTalk Hoops, right? So, with DeWanna Bonner, the Mercury is 3-4. When the Fever had her, they was 4-5. Now, without DeWanna Bonner, this is what I was saying. How she was slowing down the Fever. DeWanna Bonner slows the damn team down. Look. So, without her, the Mercury was 13-6. The Fever are 11-7 without her old ass. Look, men lie, women lie, numbers don't. Somebody said, I know the black supremacist mad as fuck. Oh yeah, they probably is. They probably is, guys. I mean, this is just this. Let's check out what other people said. Somebody said this picture is savage. Somebody said she's old and a distraction. She can't get up and down the court. Somebody said this is the real upside down. It definitely is. Somebody said real. Here you go. Take the L, DeWanna Bonner. Take the L. Take the L. Chloe Bibby was been balling. Now I know a lot of people want the Fever to keep Chloe Bibby. I just don't think it's a way for them to keep her. Shout out to IDX Test. He said just stopping by to say what's up. Thanks for all you do, bro. I appreciate you, dog. Hey, look, IDX Test. Did you see the game? Did you see the game? That's just all I want to know. Did you see the game, dog? Look at this. Caitlin Clark always hugging her teammates, showing love. Now, let's get to the topic of the hour, and that is this damn footage I came across. So this is the footage. This is the footage right here, y'all. Look, I'm telling you, they're going to run with this one. So, shout out to Erica. Erica said, AT looking upset, DeWanna Bonner complaining to the referees, and Caitlin Clark is simply hyping up the crowd. Watch this. Watch this. Look at this. Look at her. Look at her. Look at her right there. Y'all see her right there. Watch Caitlin. You would think Caitlin was a damn cheerleader. Look. You would have thought Caitlin Clark was a cheerleader. Alyssa Thomas looked pissed. Look at Caitlin hiding back there. Bro, I can't make this up. This is funny. This is funny right here, guys. I can't even lie. This is super duper funny. DeWanna Bonner is cooked. She is cooked. What else? What else is out here, man? Look, WNBA still poking fun. So the WNBA trolls DeWanna Bonner. This is how you troll after a win. Somebody said D winner. Who put that up there? I don't believe the Indiana Fever did that. They got too much class to do something like that. Now, look, heartwarming. DeWanna Bonner gives a tribute to the Indiana Fever by playing against them the exact same way she played for them. In the loss, she had 21 minutes played, 4 points, 1 rebound, 0 assists, 0 steals. She was -3, 25% from the field. Damn. I believe she has to be donkey of the day. I mean, the joke is on DeWanna Bonner. I mean, the joke is on you now. And I'm interested to see. I bet y'all any amount of money DeWanna Bonner is not talking to the media tonight. Oh, man. I don't believe she's going to talk to the media tonight. She bet not, bro. Let me see if their press conference came out. Let me see. Because I want to know. Alyssa Thomas, too. You better not say nothing either, bro. They're going to be so damn quiet tonight. They don't want to say nothing. They ain't going to say nothing, boy. The Fever just put belt to ass. They ain't going to say nothing. Somebody said, yeah, Sydney played well today. I mean, man, this was funny, dog. This was funny. Shout out to Erica, man. Aliyah Boston showed up and showed out, man. Aari McDonald career high. I think she had like 27 points. Just magnificent. Just magnificent. Chloe Bibby, man, I really wish they could keep her. She's an outstanding stretch forward for them. I feel like Chloe Bibby is what they wanted Brianna Turner to be. But Brianna Turner couldn't be what Chloe Bibby is. I believe, I don't know, bro. They need to get rid of Brianna Turner and figure out a way, but I think it's too late. I just think it's too late, and I think they're stuck with her at this point. They're officially stuck with Brianna Turner because I believe the cut and deadline and all that stuff over with. But, guys, this was funny as hell. I just can't even lie, bro. DeWanna Bonner straight quit the damn team. Straight quit the team. And she's completely cooked, bro. She's completely cooked. Chloe Bibby is going to be the topic of discussion moving forward. I know a lot of people want her to stay. I don't believe she can stay. Let's look up the rules real quick on Chloe Bibby possibly staying. WNBA 7-day contract. Let's see what the rules is. Because y'all know your boy John Liquidator knew. And I ain't going to hold you. I don't be knowing all the rules, bro. I ain't going to lie to you. So I know a lot of people want to know. About Chloe Bibby. So here's the verdict. It says in the WNBA, a 7-day contract is a short-term agreement typically used in the second half of the season that allows teams to add players temporarily. These contracts are useful for filling roster spots or covering for injured players. Obviously, Caitlin Clark is hurt. That's why she's there. Now, these contracts are useful for filling roster spots or covering for injured players, offering flexibility as they don't involve long-term contracts. Commitment players on 7-day contract earn a minimum salary, and the contract can be renewed for another 7 days if the hardship situation continues, but cannot extend beyond there in the regular season. So I don't know if they can keep her. Somebody said Fever fans up in arms after Chloe Bibby inked short-term deal. Yeah, man, because see, what happens is, guys, is players get to the Fever. They know the world is watching them. The world is watching. Every time the Fever play, the world is watching them, bro. Now, I don't believe Caitlin Clark will get a chance to play with Chloe Bibby. I believe that right there is obsolete. But something we can say is that can they come back and sign her at the end of the season? Possibly, but I doubt it because someone's going to pick her up. Basically, the Indiana Fever is the biggest audition in the W, bro. Like, if you had a chance to audition, like, you get a chance to audition arguably for the best team, the most watched team, the biggest team, and that is the Indiana Fever, bro. So I think that's why we're seeing this out of players when they come on these hardship contracts is that they're auditioning. And, quite frankly, they balling. Let's see what else happened tonight besides Alyssa Thomas. What is this? Oh, yeah. Is this when DeWanna Bonner got her shot beat? I mean, she was super mad tonight. More footage has come out. What's this right here? What's this? Oh, yeah. And so this is when Natasha Howard beat her shot. This is when get that out of here, bro. Get that out of here, bro. She was hella mad all night. I mean, they just made it tough on her, dog. They showed no mercy. Indiana Fever showed no mercy. They definitely made it their business to mess up DeWanna Bonner night. And I'm all for it. I can't even lie. I'm all for them destroying her night. Queen's a playing victim, definitely. Man, I really want to see this press conference because I'm very interested to see what she has to say. Damster's balled out. 12 points, 3 rebounds, 4 6 from the field. Just outstanding game from her. I can't even lie. Outstanding game. Smash that like button, guys. Shirt alive. Let's see here. What's this? Womp, womp. Yeah, it's a whole lot of womp, womp. Oh, what is this? Yeah, Alyssa Thomas just told fans around the bench she came to play for a real team several times. What is this? Who is this? Oh, he's a reporter. Is he there? Was he there? Or is this old? I think that's an old tweet. No, that's new. What is this? What's this?
Foul on Sophie Cunningham. That is her first team second. Coming in for Phoenix number 14.
Yeah, Alyssa Thomas just told fans around the bench she came to play for a real team. So I'm guessing, wow. So Alyssa Thomas was telling fans that DeWanna Bonner wanted to play for a real team. Somebody said maybe someone would throw a green. No, man. Somebody said those might be illegal in Indiana, probably. I honestly just watched it both. Yes, both of my eyes. Seems the fake team punishment. Are you serious? Wow. Wow. She said that, huh? That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. Mercury admin, man, they sick. And they've been talking sneak dissing and stuff. Aliyah and Sophie had their podcast drop today, and they played, and they balled out. Yeah, I knew that wasn't a Fever that posted that. So I'm trying to see now. Somebody said Indiana Fever has 11 on the roster. Hold on. Shout out to Indy PT. He said Indiana Fever has 11 on the roster. You're allowed 12, and Indiana Fever can pick her up. She's just under a 7-day contract. She's not a hardship player. She's filling an open position. Thus, we can keep her. Wow. So they can keep her, huh? See, that didn't say that. 7-day without commitment for fulfill risks. Oh, here you go, right here. It says 7-day contracts are designed for flexibility that would allow team to adjust immediate roster needs without committing to a full season or the rest of the season contract. I don't know. That's pretty interesting. Let me see here. I want to see if this press conference came out yet, dog. Because I don't believe it has. Team highlights. We don't care about none of that. None of that team highlight. Y'all lost very, very badly. We don't care about none of that. Let me see here. So their press conference has not dropped yet. Let me see here. Oh, yeah. So, I forgot. Aari McDonald spoke to the media. Let me see here. Yeah, Aari McDonald and Aliyah Boston. Here you go right here. Let me skip this real quick. Guys, go subscribe to Tony East. He always be dropping a press.
What have you seen gone better for you guys, especially in these recent games on that end of the floor?
I think everyone scores the ball. How many do we have in double figures? 5. So I think just being able to move the ball and then everyone coming in and just hitting key shots at key moments. I think for us, it's once again finding who should shoot the ball and then everyone just being confident enough to take those shots.
Aari, career high 27 for you. When did you realize you had it kind of going tonight, and what kind of opened up for you? I felt like you were scoring kind of from basically everywhere.
When I seen those 2 threes go in, then I saw how easy it was, like getting into the paint. I'm like, okay, I'm converting. All right, I'm good. Like, let's keep being aggressive or just keep taking what the defense is giving me.
Aari, I mean, you've come in from the jump and kind of fit seamlessly with this team. What's kind of been the key or keys for you to come in and be able to contribute like this right away?
I will say being a student of the game, always watching film, asking questions, and just knowing where my teammates, like the ball, and just, figuring out ways for them to be successful on the court.
Yeah. Aliyah had 17 points in the fourth quarter after 5 in the first week. Just what changed in the fourth quarter, or what was your mindset kind of going into those final 10 minutes?
Honestly, all I can say is God is good. I just think the start of the game obviously was rough. Me just missing some easy bunnies, but honestly, my teammates, they do a great job of kind of just staying in my ear and letting me know, like, you're good. But at the same time, even though I'm missing, like, you had Didi come in and hit some big buckets, Bibby come in and hit some big buckets. So, you can't really worry about the missed shots because I think everyone steps up when it's their time. And honestly, I think that just made everything better because once people start hitting shots on the outside, then everyone's up, everything's high end, and then you just go score.
Well, Aari, when we see you guys huddle up every time, it seems like Sophie's making a lot of noise in the huddle. What is she saying?
She just, it's all good information, just, making sure, okay, hey, what are we in offense? our matchups defensively. I think she's a voice, a calm in the storm for us, and she's always, consistent in that area, just talking to us.
What was it like having DeWanna Bonner return to Indiana?
Oh man, I got it.
Tonight?
Honestly, that got nothing to do with me. I
Wow.
think DB returned because we were playing Phoenix, and so that happened to be that. The fans just do what they wanted to do, but for us, it's about paying attention to what we have to do here, and that was coming in and getting a big win, which we were able to do.
Harry, back to you.
Aliyah Boston was
Considering
like,
not being on a
that ain't
team
got
opening
nothing to
night
do with me.
Career high today. How have you kind of pushed through any self-doubt or negative emotion this season and continued to play at the level you have as a smirk comes through?
Staying in the gym.
Literally, though.
No, literally.
I'm not joking.
Just seeing me and my husband walk to the gym at night. But just honestly, staying in the gym and just staying confident. My teammates, they've been talking like, hey, keep shooting the coaches. And so I think tonight I really was like, okay, like this is my time to shine. Everyone's, encouraging me. So it's just, I have to believe. And so, I mean, just staying in the gym, staying locked in and just staying aggressive. That's been the key for me.
Aliyah, for a while, stringing together wins is an issue, but now you've won 3 straight for the second time this season. What does it feel like in terms of you guys clicking? And like you were saying earlier, it doesn't matter who has a good quarter, whatever. Everybody is kind of stepping up as needed.
Yeah, that's super important for us, especially, the second half of the season now, thinking about, the season coming to an end, thinking about that playoff push. The biggest thing for us is being consistent. We've been saying that all year, and I think this is a good game for us because we went up against a great Mercury team that has hitters from all over the place, and they have AT running the show. And so for us, just making sure that if we can lock in and hone in defensively on a team that has as many shooters and spacers as they do, then honestly, that's just going to help us in the long run.
Anything else?
Looking to build a chatbot for your website?
So what just came out now was Indiana Fever locker room reaction after this win. Aliyah Boston stated she ain't got nothing to do with her. She do not want to deal with the DeWanna Bonner drama, and I don't blame her, bruh. She's staying in her own lane. She said, you know what? That ain't got nothing to do with me. I can't knock her for that. So this video right here was just released like moments ago. Let's see it real quick. Let me start it over.
I mean, just a hell of a job, y'all. That was a big win. Right? That was a big win. We stacked today, right? We stacked today. We got to continue to stack. Okay, we ain't got no room for sliding back. Okay, we no room for slippage. Every day there's a sense of urgency. Okay, I was proud of you guys. The way it was offensive and defensive substitutions, being ready to go with that. Everybody who came in made an impact. We had 5 in double figures, damn near 7. That's really, really good, y'all. I'm proud of you guys. I'm proud of you. Together.
Guys, they had damn near 7 players in double digits today against the Mercury. I don't know what the situation was, but they made it a sense of urgency to get this win tonight and do it flawlessly. This was like a flawless victory. Like the way they was able to just do what they did was sensational, man. Just sensational, dog. Say all-star games, all-stars all around on game night. Let me see here. See, it just be a bunch of footage coming out at the end of the game. What happened? I didn't see it. What happened? What did Caitlin do something? I'm sorry, guys. Like when I be going away from that, I'll be on my phone. Up, here we go. Who just said this? Oh, wow. It's just very distasteful for what their fan base is doing as far as when it comes to DB because she's just sweet. Oh, wow. Wow, guys. My goodness. Holy, guys. We gotta go over this real quick. We got a holy. I wasn't expecting that. Now, I don't believe the press conference has come out yet because They're still talking. They had a lot to say. So we're going to go over this real quick. The press conference is not out yet, but let me get this pulled up for you guys. So Aliyah Copper just stated something crazy about the Indiana Fever fan base. I mean, this is crazy, and we're probably going to end it on this. Let's see here. Let's see here. I'm probably gonna end the live on this right here, guys. So let's see here. So Aliyah Copper stated this moments ago about the Indiana Fever fan base. This is what she stated. It's just very distasteful for what their fan base is doing as far as when it comes to DB, because she's just sweet, or so in the situation didn't work for her. Aliyah Copper on why DeWanna Bonner returned to Indianapolis tonight. Somebody said, laughing my butt off, F out of here. This better not be real. I think this is real. I think this is very much real. Wow. I don't know why is this a thing, bro. Why is this a thing? My feed is blowing up like crazy. No words on what to say after what I tweeted about Aliyah Copper tonight. Is she a reporter? Yes, she's definitely a reporter. She went on to say it's just a sense of urgency that's on us, and we are supposed to be hanging on our hats on the defense. We don't want to give up 100 points, back to the drawing board and trusting each other. No. I'm going to tell y'all what happened. See, I'm going to tell you exactly what happened to the Phoenix Mercury. Why y'all lost this game. Because we talked about this in the beginning part of the live tonight. Y'all lost this game because y'all have DeWanna Bonner. Yes. We have to go back to this. I'm sorry. We have to go back to this. This is why I get that footage, job. We know you go get it. Great job. I mean, like, I'm going to get it once it come out, but this is why y'all look. With DeWanna Bonner, the Mercury is 3-4. The Fever was 4-5. Without DeWanna Bonner, the Mercury was 13-6. The Fever is 11-7, which means to tell me she's the problem. She's the problem. Yes. Yes. This is the problem. She's the problem. Don't talk about the fans when this right here is your issue. This is funny as hell. She's your issue. Don't blame this on the damn fan base. Don't blame this. I just don't like how they talk about her when she came back to Indiana like she was a contributor. She was a contributor. She didn't contribute nothing to no Dubs. We played better without her being on a team. Y'all do know that, right? They played better without her being on a damn team. And it looked like the Phoenix Mercury did too. Y'all played better without her being on a team too. So don't come for the fan base here. Come for your teammate, the quitter, because she's a damn quitter. Guys, get down in the comment section. Let me know y'all thoughts about this, man. It was a fun live. It's back. I feel great, guys. I feel great being back on live. I'm back from out of town. I'm trying to map out to go to some games, man, when Caitlin come back. You know, I'm going to keep it real when Caitlin come back. Yeah, man, it's just feel good being back. Feel good being great making content. Jason Whitlock invited me to come on his show. I'm waiting to hear back from him to kind of get that all squared away. So hopefully we could possibly collab. Jason Whitlock, John the Liquidator. Legendary, baby. That sounds like a legendary move. I know he has some things to say about the Indiana Fever content creators kind of turning this thing into a cult. So I would love to just have a discussion with him about that. You know, see, one thing about me when it comes to CC is that I don't want it to be like a cult. I've been a part of a cult genre before. I should say that. And the CC thing is that people real life are mistreating her. people real life are not treating her right. That's not a cult thing. That's just us calling out the BS. There's a lot of BS when it comes to the Caitlin Clark department. We have to keep it real with that aspect of it. The way the referees kind of miss these calls, miss these whistles, Paige got a better whistle. That's not us pretty much saying that, picking on Paige or picking on any other player. We have seen with our own two eyes these whistles be all over the place. And Caitlin not get the proper call. Caitlin being assaulted. These are the discussions that we need to have. This is not a cult. It's simple. This is right and wrong. This is just right and wrong when it comes to one player versus another player. That's what the discussion is. It's not that, we want to see Caitlin be treated on a higher pedestal. I want everybody to be treated equal. Just make sure the whistle was the same way. But guys, get down in the comment section. Let me know y'all thoughts about this. Keep them bells on. I will be back first thing in the morning. You do not want to miss it. And like always, man, until next time, shake the damn haters off, baby. I'm out of here, dog. Peace out.